Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for AskLeo.com. This week I've got a really short video with just actually a couple of questions for you. As you know, Ask Leo is all about answering questions, hopefully getting people past problems that are preventing them from accomplishing something or doing whatever it is they're wanting to do. What I'm curious about is this, that got me to thinking, what would you do if you could just rely on your technology always working? In other words, what would you do in a world that didn't need Ask Leo? Don't get me wrong, I'm not worried about job security. There's plenty of problems and questions out there. Like I said, this is probably a fantasy world. But I think that thinking about this, what would we do? What could we do? What would we like to do if we could just assume that our technology would always be there for us without a problem? So with that as the first question then, the second question is this: what's stopping you? Now, that seems like it's leading into the questions that I get every day. You know, why isn't this working? How do I get around this? That kind of thing. And in a way it is, but in a way it's not. In a sense, what I'm looking for here is, I'll call it a higher level, a slightly higher level of question. So rather than saying, well, you know, I can't get past Microsoft Update trying to install this update over and over and over again, it's more about things like, I can't rely on my computer to always be there, or I don't know how to do X. But if I could count on my computer always being there, then I would do X. That kind of thing. I think that that would uncover some really interesting direction as to where we might be able to take what we have in front of us. You probably know I already believe that there's a tremendous amount of opportunity in front of us with our technology. And the fact that we can't count on it is a problem. Don't get me wrong. It's a problem that I and others like me try to help you with every day. But I think it'd be really, really interesting to understand where, if we could just turn people loose and they could always assume that things were working, what would they do? Anyway, interesting thought exercise. As always, if you're seeing this anywhere but on AskLeo.com, here's a link to come visit the site. That's where I'll ask you to leave your answers to these two questions. What would you do if you could always assume that technology would just work? And two, what's stopping you today? Leave your answers in the comments below, and I will see you again next week. Take care, everyone. Remember, have fun, stay safe, and don't forget to back up. Take care.